All right, so you all went down to the basement, and you've realized that the guardian is gone, and Sonny lets you know that most of you have seen that he has a guardian, and it's gone, and it only goes for a specific reason. So it's gone.
Is it the one that disappears once it does all the damage?
Yeah, like once it does so much damage, it goes away. You will go down the mine shaft, probably for about 5-10 minutes, and eventually, again, it's just a shaft. There's nothing that goes left or right, and you finally come to the first place where there are multiple ways you can move, and that's where we're going to join up into you all. It is dark. There's no vegetation or anything down here in this old little mine, corridors and shafts. Most of the walls, you can tell where they're picked or shoveled.
Kick off a divine sense.
That doesn't either have dark vision or
Belny does.
I do not.
Belny doesn't have dark vision.
But you're sharing a space with me, so you'll be right.
So is anyone else not able to see?
I mean, I imagine I can see whatever his. Does your thing cast light?
and that's the gnome, right? The gnome they can't see.
No, the halfling. Belny's the halfling.
Oh, halfling, sorry. I offer them a torch.
Do you want to carry a torch?
Carry torch or just walk.
Dinner bell much?
Thank you, but no thank you. I have my fireball if I need it.
Yeah, Belny can create fire, but she thinks that it'd be best to stay in the dark, to not try to draw attention, because everyone can see, right? Other than her.
I've got 60 feet of it.
So.
And like I'm literally on his coattail, so I mean I don't really have to see any.
Right.
But thank you.
Yeah. So.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So again, you're in this place. Let me see. Make sure that you guys can. I want to make sure that you all can see remote.
Yeah, oh, shoot, you got me. Hang on. Adjust my camera.
I just got it tighter to you all. No one has been here before. So it is now.
I would like to do one thing as we come into this area. This is the first area that kind of opens up, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to take a piece of chalk out of my pocket and I'm going to mark an X on either side of the entrance to where we're standing.
All right. So you put a cross, next cross there. That way you know where you all came in.
Kicking off divine sense.
And I ask, which direction do you guys want to go first?
All right. The paladin, in response to that, does a divine sense. What does divine sense?
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
So you got a 60-foot thing and you're beeping, beep, beep,
That's,
beep.
that's my dark vision.
So you feel, you said celestial, undead, and what?
Fiend. Or anything affected by the Hallow spell.
Don't look behind you.
You don't feel anything yet.
So,
Something was as close as where my guardian was posted, several hundred feet back. Does anybody see any tracks that is good at tracking?
I'm not too bad at tracking.
What about our ranger?
Yep. Which one is that? Would that be investigation?
Survival.
Yeah, survival.
Oh, well,
I didn't know if this particular ranger had the enhanced track because Heather, aren't you one of your terrains underground?
Yes. Because you were raised underground with the giant.
I mean, if we're doing survival, my survival's +7.
Because I think you have advantage
As a
on
druid,
your
yeah.
on your rolls.
And I have advantage on survival also.
Dust yourself over the ground.
Where's your
And survival is tracking out in the woods. Investigation is tracking indoors.
So it wouldn't be survival. Well, my
No,
investigation.
we're outside.
We are?
Yeah, but it's not
It's
that many.
a natural environment, so it's survival.
So do you want
Let's see.
me to roll?
Let's see. So Heather, you get to roll survival with advantage since this is one of your event areas.
Yes, you can roll 20 and pick the better. And then add your survival.
So that pretty much the page out of the book.
No. I don't know. It might be.
Yeah, she's
Possible.
rolling now.
I don't know. You think it was?
Oh, sorry, the camera got off.
It's okay. Oh, he's like stalking me now.
Have you seen the tracks going down the shaft?
Roll it again. You roll 20 and pick the better.
Remember anything you whispered? Oh, it be recorded.
She rolled a total 21.
Oh, 21. There are some type of tracks that are through here. There are not many tracks through here. Like there were tracks other than you all coming in that came back that way. There may have been something drug back from the direction you all came. She could lead you the direction that whatever was drug.
Okay.
That sounds like a
If she
plan.
points the direction, me and the paladin can stay up front, side to side.
Like using the direction that you're facing, you'll want to take the first left,
Okay.
Left.
the direction you're facing.
Scourge.
So, I need a dexterity save from everybody.
Everybody.
You have sprung
Everybody.
a trap. There is a giant, some type of like stone that was triggered and is swinging towards all of you. There's a very large, round cylinder boulder. 5.
Except dexterity, correct?
Yes, dex save.
And I got a 14.
13.
So I'm assuming swinging from this side.
18?
18. So.
I'm too short for it to hit me if it's swinging from the
Yeah,
ceiling.
Yeah, all you have to do is like. Alright, so Belny just turns her head and it misses her. What did our paladin do?
5.
He stopped it
The-
dead in his tracks.
Thanks to the paladin taking the full brunt of it, like everyone else will pass their save.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, paladin. I gotta make sure to get the right dice. Okay, so I'm telling you, this was a very big cylinder. It was probably at least 500 pounds swinging at you.
Oh,
in a
no.
swing.
He's a big, strong boy.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I expected it to be worse than that.
I did not roll great.
Just but a flesh wound.
A flesh bruise. So you may have a dent on your armor. They're probably more upset at the fact that you have a dent in your armor than that you got hurt.
Blame it on the
Well, you know what to do.
Blame it on the ale.
All right.
Blame it on the ale.
Blame it on the
Does
head.
he doesn't get knocked over or anything, does he?
No, it is like it.
Supposed to be back.
It rung the dinner bell is what it did.
Yeah.
Gong!
Now, how did that loud sound reverberate through the cavern?
Exactly.
I don't know. I already rolled for that, by the way.
Hmm.
And if it hit his armor, I'll look at him and say, "Come back
So it's like, so he's willing to knock the. Hopefully, he has one of those little dent pullers.
It's in the back of the hammer.
So from here, the tracks split.
Can we check for traps first?
Well, so Belny wants to check for any more traps before you proceed.
Because obviously we didn't.
Alright, I'll also put a, am I
Is
standing
that
in right in the
investigation?
doorway? In that opening?
Yes.
Is that investigation?
Okay, I will, well, yeah, I'll put another X right there.
Okay.
Just so you know where you're coming from with a piece of chalk.
You've marked it.
So 16.
Yeah, just gotta mark that, like, if you're going this direction.
So there are no more traps, but you see how it was set. You know, like it was like a pendulum, and it went through, and like it's some type of pressure plate released the rope.
Do you see pleasure?
God bless you. Okay, so I'm going to tell you all that
So,
I see no more traps in the.
but it was definitely like, I mean, if you step on something, the weight cuts the ropes.
So it happens.
That makes sense. The biggest guy here stepped on.
Yeah.
So thanks to Heather's tracking with Melania, it's to the right. Is to where there's two sets. The tracks split. Footsteps go to the left, but on the right, there's the dragging mark.
Let's follow the dragon marks.
Everyone okay with following the dragging? All right, so that is to the right. That's towards me, the DM.
How far are we? Are we going like just a couple squares at a time?
Well, if you want to investigate and make sure that there's
Yeah.
nothing else that's going to get my clock cloned twice in a row, so.
Maybe I can investigate a bigger area this time, but it was just 11 that time.
11. Well, luckily from where you're standing, there's nothing that can hurt you. So the paladin can take one more step and not get blown up or smashed or whatever.
What would I need to like keep kind of following the tracks myself? But I need to also roll in survival to kind of make sure there's no. Or what do you roll in for traps?
That's investigation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my investigation's not hilarious. My survival's pretty good.
So,
Okay. 19 this time. So how much further can we go now?
you can again from the direction that you're going is to the left. The dragging is to the left.
Oh, I thought you said the dragon was to the right.
It was, and now you've went and it splits again and it goes to the left.
Oh, I got you.
Natural 20.
All right, so Belny does a natural 20 on looking for traps. Since she's wait, you can see. You're at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Jiminy horses. Okay, 19.
All right, so apparently Belny's survival instinct is. It's like there. It looks like there is another pressure plate coming up through here. You notice that the dragging of the body. That is the safe way to walk.
Away from that plate.
Yes. So.
Okay.
So if you walk on what was drug,
So I tell you all that we should continue in the way of the dragon.
and it is to the right. So has the book followed him yet? So
Oh, the book's been falling.
Well, you can put him on the board. He's not on the board.
He doesn't want us to see where he's at.
So that one was a 13.
So you're not quite sure. There's a passage that looks like it opens up 4 different ways, counting the way you're coming. You're not sure if it is trapped or not.
Well, you
You're-
are. I can
you're-
keep rolling, but if somebody wants to,
you're unsure about your assessment that it's safe.
Is the dragon going to the right, basically to where the coil of the binder is?
It's straight. From the like down that corridor. Let's see.
That's what he was asking, if we have to cross over the binder.
Yeah, you gotta go past the coil.
Okay.
okay, a 15 that time.
So
What kind of rock and stuff are we looking at here?
it's mostly granite.
Granite?
So whatever this was like picked out of what they were doing.
Okay.
Type of mineral.
I disguise myself as a big granite rock.
So big rock head.
Is going to be following us.
Little.
Okay.
Remember, if you cast a spell, you glow.
So you're a big piece of rock that glows.
If you cast a spell.
Oh,
Right,
that's
yeah.
not a spell.
For the moment.
Well, he's
That
fine
is a
for
spell?
now.
Yeah.
But if you cast a spell from that, he will be like remember the hot rock? That's he was glowing. So you all are allowed to press forward if you wish.
Keeping on,
Yes,
keeping on.
surely. I'll keep following the drag marks.
Oh Lord.
All right, there's multiple ways that you can go here.
Before we go further, I will reach to my left and mark the wrong wall with a cross.
Okay, it's marked again.
Seems how we have a ranger and this is a favored playing. Can't she just walk through in her passive check for traps?
If she wants to take the lead, yeah. She's just in the back right now.
Dear heavens, please take the lead so I can stop rolling.
She's at disadvantage because she can't see in the dark. But if you can take the lead with your natural.
Then it's just everything going against your natural passive insight. I mean perception.
Your passive perception.
Which is 15.
So unless it's a really, really well hidden trap, and this is all semi-natural is what it looks like, so I don't think there's going to be a super intricate trap. We'd have to worry about a magical trap before anything else.
Well, both mine and her passive perception is a 15.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's a ranger, it's different.
But this is her terrain that she's good at, so she doesn't have to roll for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so just come up front with us.
So is she doing that?
Does Melania want to come up front, or is she happy where she's at? She does not have to come up front.
She was saying, yeah.
Okay, so let's put her up front. So where she's up front, she does notice that the drag mark has went to her left.
So that way.
Yeah,
This way.
to the left. Yeah. So there are no traps at the door.
That's all right.
The traps into the door?
Oh.
No, there are no traps at the door.
But there's a
Oh, traps.
thing there.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's an exit. Oh, there's nothing.
So Melania comes in, and there's no traps thanks to her passive perception, and she sees a body dumped along with several supplies.
What rate is the body?
You have not seen it. Melania is in the door.
Oh, you can't see. Okay.
So,
But I'm sending her a close-up picture of what she sees in case she can't tell.
I can zoom in.
If you do not stop touching my ears.
Ask what you're looking at. Per se, what am I looking at?
There is a body on the ground. It is an armored body. There are some jugs of something and some crates of something else. So no one knows what you see because
you're in the doorway.
Yeah.
Turn around and tell us.
Okay, so there's a body and some crates and some other junk in there.
Some other junk.
Can I investigate?
you can. What would you like to investigate first? You already did the undead thing, so. That's still
The
wrong.
stuff around the body.
All right,
was
so,
wrong with
so you don't care about the body. Do you want to do the jugs or the crates first?
If there's room, when she steps in and
I
does
didn't know
that,
if it was a
I'll
constant.
step in behind her and check out the body.
There's no room. Like there's literally this room for one person in there.
Even not a short person like me?
You can share her space.
Oh, share her space.
Okay, I'll go share
So-
space.
Muscle your way.
Belny can share the space with you, but
Well, I don't want you in this tiny room by yourself.
Shut the door behind her.
Guarding that way.
well, we already know that there's no traps because her passives. So there's no. So Melania, which thing do you want to investigate? The jugs or the jugs? All right, roll investigation.
I'll investigate the body. Ooh.
Oh, I thought you were going after the box.
Don't you need to know what's up with the body? No, we don't.
Did I hear that right? 18.
13.
Well, look. So the box is. Oh wait. So you're looking at the jugs. So you're looking at them. They are sealed up, but there's liquid in the jugs.
I rolled a 15 on the body.
That's where
It's like, like it's humanoid. You'd have to remove the armor to find out what's under there. But on the little jugs, I will say one thing that you see, Melania. It looks like there is some type of string coming out the top.
So I went to the boxes to investigate. I'm not
Do I
opening
recognize them?
anything.
I'm not in here.
You're not in there.
Get in there. So,
13 on the boxes.
so on the boxes, you check out the boxes, and you notice that when you touch the box, that you have something black on your hands.
I think we should leave. Melania,
Let someone else come in and look at it.
I have some black type of powder ? On my hands, and there's the string coming out of the jugs. I don't think we should stay in here.
Magical tempo.
I think we should take this stuff with us.
Do you want?
I think we should grab this stuff in this body and take them to the queen.
Do you want to do a history on the? We can
Stop 1 second, please. Speak with Ted.
Oh, speak with dead, huh? Okay. So you can't speak with dead. That's 5 questions. Our poor necromancer would have been thrilled.
First off, if they let me through to cast this spell, what type of creature am I looking at?
Oh,
Being familiar with the Underdark.
Wait, before you guys go out, do you want to move one of the crates out to have a little bit more room to investigate it while Sonny goes in?
Yeah, go ahead and pull that stuff out of the room.
Just please be very careful. I would prefer not to blow up in the wherever I am.
Yeah, be careful with this stuff. But before we run into anything dangerous, maybe we should get this stuff back up top and to the queen.
Do we have time to go?
Okay, what
back
type
up?
of creature is it?
Did you ask? Did you ask?
No, I'm not asking it. I'm looking at it. Medical.
Are you okay? So you want to take its armor off and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
No.
that investigation would work too, whichever is higher.
I'm sure medical is for me, but I'll check.
Because when you take it,
While he's doing that, I would be turned around and guarding
alright.
to make sure that we don't get attacked from behind you.
Sir Charles, I thought you were doing that.
Humanoids, all I can get. Failed.
Is it that now? Oh. The reason why you cannot tell what it is, it looks like this creature has been burnt to a crisp. It's like his skin has been blackened. It's almost like,
Radiant damage?
yes, like it was getting cooked from the inside out. But it's definitely humanoid. But the armor is a hodgepodge of, through your lifetime, looks like human pieces of armor, but it is not consistent.
Are there any holy symbols anywhere on it?
There's no, it's clean.
First question. Who do you serve?
So, so it sits up and looks at you, and it says, "The Queen."
My hands on my head. Which queen?
I know. I know.
Well, you all heard it. It's not like it whispered it.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't want to waste one of his questions, so I'm not saying anything.
I'll be nice and say who the person who cast against the questions, because technically anyone was asking
Nah.
anything. So,
Well, see, that's why I put my hand on my head. I didn't know how it worked.
I'm just being nice, because he's still in that one little room. Something's going on.
So, Sonny, do you know which queen?
How many are in your war party?
9.
Who is the leader?
Clara.
Knowledge history. No, I'm not going to roll knowledge history on that. Was this a transport mission or an attack mission?
It's like unknown to me.
One tunnel ends under the inn. Where is the other end of the tunnel?
So the embassy.
Understood.
I can hear this, right?
I touch him for the inability to be raised. Death knell, not death knell, the other one. Repose. Peaceful repose where he can't be raised.
Raise it. Don't you have one more question though?
Well, I'm making sure he has that on him before I do this.
Okay.
Have you engaged the enemy?
Right. I have now.
And he falls to dust.
Now here's the thing. If it's not met you, so don't.
I understand.
It knows what you are.
I understand.
So
I turn to you. We may have jumped off the rails here. I think this was part of a transport of the things that you guys found down by the river. When I look over at the boxes, are they marked in the same markings?
yeah, you don't have to do. It's like they've been marked out. But there were markings on them. They no longer are marked.
This may not be a trail we want to chase this very moment.
Especially not with who we
Yeah,
have.
that's what I was thinking.
So Hagen agrees.
Okay, the short person's done. What is this about? I'm confused.
Stuff and things.
This is actually part of our resistance group against the Drow. The undead only knew me as Drow. They did not know my allegiances. So this particular human believed he had engaged with the enemy when speaking to me. So this is one of the enemy of my enemies is my friend, and we do indeed have friendship with
If he's
the party
human.
that's down here.
You can roll
If he's,
insight.
if he's human, he shares my blood.
My thought is, what if it's a party drow that was dragging this guy and transporting his stuff?
17.
I flip my thing again. Just to be clear, I'm a Drow. I flip it back.
17.
He's
I'm
holding
an elf.
back, so he didn't allow right there.
No. Maybe I'm not making sense. I mean,
Oh no, he understood that was just the answer he gave. Just a
this guy could have been killed by the drow, and it was the drow dragging him, not the rest
He was very much killed by a Drow.
yeah, like
Yeah.
but
The wrong drow.
I get that.
yeah, son, it's like
How
son,
is there a
son,
right drow?
Sonny's guardian killed him,
Sonny is a drow. Sonny killed him.
and Sonny's a drow.
You killed this person?
His
His
guardian did.
My guardian killed him.
We need, you know where we need to go, and we need to go there now.
And we need the information so this doesn't occur again.
Right,
If
well,
this is
that's-
happening underneath this city, we need clearance.
You know I do not know all of her plans.
I understand that, and I understand she is sovereign. At the same point in time, if we're not to cross, especially in these tunnels,
Right.
we need to know something so we don't go wiping out her members.
Mine too.
Because if we continue down where we're going, that's exactly where we'll end up. Now, do you want to go the underground way to your embassy, or do we want to go overground?
How does the book feel about this?
I
This
was
sneaky.
gonna say we go back the way
They're
we came.
sneaky. They're sneakier
Okay.
than me.
Put everything back, and we'll take it.
This
to the
area is
way.
secure. We'll return these things that we have found with us
I'm gonna-
to the
I'm gonna
emissary.
I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick up the body. We need. I mean, he can't.
He deserves a burial, yes.
Okay. So, do you all stay together, or some of you all go try to follow it, or some of you will?
I look to the Rangers. The things that made these tracks were no enemies of ours.
We've made a great.
We need to go to the emissary. Embassy.
I think we need to pack this stuff up and take it to the queen,
No.
right?
No.
Well, yes, we do. Need to take it to a queen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only aware of one that I'm working for.
Well, we shall make introductions.
Yep.
Quick, pick up a box.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm not willing. Wait.
I'll probably grab a
Read
jug
your
full of
message
Riesling
from me.
and drink.
oh,
Do not
it's
open the
that-
jug.
It's not that heavy, so you should be good on the jug.
Just a warning. Do not open it. Do not drink it.
Hadn't happened yet.
Okay, so that's not what this is.
I'm not that thirsty.
So good deal. So does the party go together and actually go?
What's rule number one, guys?
Yeah, we stick together.
Do you know what rule number one is?
Split up.
Do not make fun of me that I don't like us to split up.
No. That is seriously rule number one.
That is-
Never split the party.
Well, you all normally don't listen to that, so.
So, hey, look,
Yeah, I'm good with sticking together.
okay. So you guys are.
I'm gonna look at it. If you want an introduction to who we're referring to, then let's go.
Okay.
Then I carry the boxes. We go back. Going back. Anything happen before we get back to the inn?
Are you going back to the inn, or are you going to follow to the embassy?
He said he wanted to go overland.
Well, actually, no. I mean, if we're taking this stuff, we have to take it if we're gonna take it, we have to take it underground because we can't. I don't want to try and.
It entered the tunnel through the place we were at. There's some type of secret network here.
Oh no, it didn't enter. It's been down here. Remember, it's
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
remember it stopped.
Yeah.
That dude died going into the. They didn't go through because they would never been able to drag him through the Guardian.
yeah,
They were,
that's
and they were
true.
coming to the Guardian. Or they seen the Guardian and they're like, what's this doing down here?
Like, oh, that won't hurt me. It looks,
Okay.
like it's good. Oh.
And
All right, we can go through down here if you so wish.
They-
Daylight
They know
on
who
his
I
armor.
They know who I am.
Great. So Bounty can now see thanks to daylight on so it's shining. So and we are going to go.
And I
this route.
mend his dent.
Oh, and we mended the dent magically. Boop. Like it does a little boop. And we're going to go. I guess we're going to go talk to the second queen that resides in Hufshan, which has been sort of a secret. So-
Okay, I'm gonna say very nicely to Sir Charles as I'm like with you. You've got some explaining to do.
Hello, see.
All things will. Everything comes out in the wash.
everything comes to a head.
So it's have the book roll insight.
Hello, see.
Well,
Got
but
some
I'm not
swine
wrong.
at the door.
Really, you're not good at insight.
I said, let's roll one I've not rolled yet.
A D20?
18.
18. So
I will look at you and I'm gonna say, whatever happens, you trust me.
so the.
I have so far.
So
I have
have
not done
emotion. You
anything.
can pick what emotion, but
I have
whatever
not done
emotion you pick
anything
is
yet.
really high.
Against you or against us, have I?
No.
You keep an open mind, please.
And I will say only because it is you asking me.
Thank you.